match. Like right now, if I had to estimate all the teams, I would just say Translucence is somewhere in the middle, maybe 4th or 5th place.
For sure.
Regular Gamers, as you said, beat Persistence. They looked really good today. 2-1. I give the edge to Regular Gamers. Salty, why don't you weigh in here? Who are you voting for? We got 15 seconds until game 1. What do you think?
I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I think that I don't think Translucence is that strong of a team considering what I watched week 1. However, if they do prove a strong showing against RG, that would definitely change my mind for sure.
All right, well, they have an opportunity right now. Splat Zones on Mako. Here we go. And again, we're just asking. We're asking these players, please make this game interesting because we have not seen a good back and forth game quite yet from any of these people playing Splat Zones. So hopefully we see it today. Salty, what are you seeing out of Regular Gamers coming out with their new comp? Some new players on the map too.
With RG, their comp is pretty standard. The classic is a bit of a weird pick, but I mean, they can work out if it's willing to position itself well. And the comp for Translucent is definitely way more like objective based, like with the double G up on. They're definitely looking to just kind of keep zoning their colors, and they're definitely trying to play objective here.
Yeah, well, we finally got a flip on the map. Translucent saving the game before it goes down to 0. Dynamo with a nice kill and Booyah Bomb taking one for the team, helping them push, but a suction bomb rush the other way might get control back to Regular Gamers. It's going to be close. It comes down to the next couple kills or so. Rain on the map for the first time today. Trying to get some kills, trying to get some in-zap love going. Zach, we know you love the in-zap.
Oh, baby. Dude, this is the first time that we've seen a penalty on both teams at the same time.
No, I'm so excited. Both teams playing good today. It seems like both going back and forth. 2 on the map for Regular Gamers, giving control of the Translucence, at least for now. Can they get the lead, though? That is the big question.
I'm convinced that they've broken the Splat Zones curse, everybody.
All right, we'll see about that. Taki throwing out those burst bombs. Leon is, sorry, my bad, I called out the wrong player there. But Ray trying to pop up, trying to get the zone back right before Translucence can get the lead. 62-58. We're seeing flips of the zone. Yeah. Either way, that makes my heart happy.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord. 58-62, very similar penalties, everybody. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and one of the things we talked about with Translucence as we did the interview last week, they are a team that is going to pick the weapons they're comfortable with instead of trying to switch it up for each map and mode.
Yeah.
Salty, do you think that's going to hurt them here having a team comp that might not be for Splat Zones on Mako Mart?
I mean, first off, this comp actually is a variable comp for Splat Zones. And second, I'm definitely an avid believer of if you feel comfortable with the weapon, basically, as long as you have some resemblance of the comp, meaning the team can sort of at least somewhat function with each other.
Yeah.
I don't think comp is really that important.
Well, it's working out right now. They're already down to 10. Pocket with a nice suction bomb rush is going to get the control back just in time, but Translucence with a pretty big lead. So I think you're right, Salty. Just playing with weapons that they are comfortable with so far is working against Regular Gamers.
Hot penalty over here on Translucence, but also a very significant lead in this last 2 minutes. Nothing impossible to get through for Regular Gamers. I believe they can do it. They still got another 2 minutes, but it's looking pretty nice. Translucence is feeling comfortable.
They do take down 2 players, but a double kill stand by Nico is going to be huge. Taki does return the kill, but that was a huge stop because Regular Gamers had a 4v2 on the map there.
They got through their penalty, but it gets put right back on. Just a 2-point difference that was made there. And we're still 10-54.
Nathan versus a 1v2. Not going to find the victory there. Dynamo trying to make a stop here, but Regular Gamers is going to get control back. They need to get some paint on the map. They need to get control of the zone because there's only a minute left.
Sheesh, guys. They're getting through their penalty. Their Translucence is hungry. They would like to get this KO, please.
Yeah, they want to show they're a team to reckon with. A win over Regular Gamers, 1 out of 3 would be pretty impressive for them. and would make teams think that they are a contender not to mess around with. Regular gamers have 50 seconds left. Salty, do you think they have a chance to get this into overtime?
It's definitely going to be difficult against the double D comp. They have a lot of ways to just kind of stall out zone, and a lot of ways to just kind of keep the presence on the map is going to be
KO could come out even. Yes, the regular gamers are wiped. Mira is all by themselves. Forget about overtime. This could be the KO right here. 3, 2, 1.
That's it!
Translucence out of nowhere against all odds, picking up their first win of the day there. Well done to them. It was a close back and forth game, finally out of Splat Zones, and 16 kills out of the Dynamo. I mean, Dynamo knows how to use that Dynamo. It's like they were made for it, right?
Yeah, dude.
So GG's in the chat. Regular gamers, they do lose another game here, now putting themselves at 2-2. I think we're a little bit surprised.
I am.
I'm surprised, yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised, honestly, by Salty's call at the beginning of this, saying Translucence played a little bit poorly last week. And now we're seeing regular gamers take the win after that. Salty, are you a little bit salty toward Translucence?
Wow, way to use their name as a pun.
He's feeling the salt, though. He doesn't even want to respond.
Sorry, I was muted.
There you go.
It was more like the teams that they went up against. I felt like it was a little too close compared to something like RG or something. I just felt like not so much that the team itself, Translucence, was bad, but more like the teams that they played the previous week were just not up to par to something like regular gamers, right?
Yeah.
And considering how close those games were, I was a little on edge to give them the edge.
Sure.
But it's clear to say that they're proving me wrong, especially after that last game.
And I think one other thing we didn't get to discuss at the beginning of their matches is that I know LK, as team captain of regular gamers, he's saying, hey, we have an 8-man roster. We want to give more players experience. We want to sub in and out. This is actually mostly a different team besides Leon than week 1. And so that's one of the things to think through. When you have an 8-player team, that's an advantage in the sense that you can scrim against each other, you can play against each other, improve each other, but it's also can be a con because you lose some of that synergy when you sub players in and out. So that's one of the things here is, is that going to hurt them moving forward here today?
Right.
I think all 4 players, even today, are really good players, though, so I don't think they're counted out. That game was very back and forth, and I think they have a good shot at winning this tower control game, and it is time to see if they can pull it off. So let's jump into game number 2. Alright, we got tower control on Inkblot Art Academy. So far today, this has been the most hyped matchup, I want to say. We got a DC to start us off, too, so that is super hype. If regular gamers, if you just want to take the tower control and knock them out, we can get reset on this game. Unfortunate for DC. What can you do? Ripperoni. Translucence, just chill out. Let them get the victory here. It won't count. We'll get a reset since it was literally within the first seconds of the game. Of course, that's within the DC rules there. But we do have a chance to talk about the teams a little bit more. Zach, you, I know, are someone that says regular gamers is going to be a top team.
I think so.
Tell us more about after that game 1 loss. Do you feel like that's still true? Is that enough after just 1 loss to say, maybe they're not as great as you thought?
I don't know. It's hard to say because, like you pointed out, this is such a different roster for regular gamers. Mm-hmm. It depends a lot on who they choose to put on teams going forward as things get more intense. And as the scores reflect themselves a little bit more, who goes into that playoff zone depends a lot on who they choose to put in.
Yeah, because as we've said all day, we have some really good teams. Mm-hmm. So it makes me a little bit nervous. I think they'll pull it off. I think they can still be a top 4 team easy.
Yeah.
And, I always just like to be a little bit dramatic by saying, is this one loss the end of the world? Of course it's not. It's just 1 match out of 30 matches or 27 matches that they play throughout the week. or throughout the week. That would be intense. Throughout the season, rather. My goodness, that would be something. There are 27 matches 1 week.
Now there is this thing of like, I think regular gamers last week as well lost their first game and then went on to win their next two.
That is true. So maybe that's just their MO. Maybe they like to hype themselves up by losing the first game of the series. Who knows?
Not a terrible idea, guys.
To each their own and their strategy. I don't know. Maybe regular gamers has a really big brain and they're like, if we lose the first one, we'll be angry enough to win the next two.
For sure, guys.
But players are back and ready. Sorry for that, DC. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But let's jump back into a game. Alrighty, take number 2 in the yellow. We have Translucents in the purple. We have regular gamers. Sorry that the overlay is not going to reflect that because I don't have a yellow versus purple. Oh, actually I have something close. There we go. I like it. Okay. Salty, what are you seeing out of these team comps? What is regular gamers doing different? It looks like they have some completely different weapons than game number 1.
They do have a lot of aggression, and they do have a lot of weapons that are just able to hold space really well. So I think that in a push, they'll definitely in a push and as well as like in a defensive position, like they'll definitely, if we're all coordinated, they'll definitely be able to just kind of hold the tower where it is, not really push it. And not really let Translucent push it too far. And Translucent seems a bit interesting. The comp is very unconventional with 3 roller type weapons.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if that gets them enough kills and picks. And as I say that, they all go down. So regular gamers with the chance to push. They do like tower control. I've noticed regular gamers on tower control has been a pretty consistent team, even with swapping in and out players. So maybe this is their game to take here, Zach. I don't know. If you think does tower control, that mode for regular gamers, doesn't matter that much to them?
I don't know. I mean, I've definitely seen them play extremely well on tower control, but I've also seen a couple like bad failures on tower control from them as well. When they play it, I think they play it, or when they're playing well, they play it extremely well. But on an off day, I don't know. This feels like a good day for them so far. They get past checkpoint 1. A nice double there.
Rain going for the triple now. Can he actually pull it off? Oh, just a shot away. He's just a shot away. Alright, I think Ray the Gamers is finding their rhythm already to checkpoint 2. Murrah is trying to come out here. Does get a double kill. That's going to stop their push. No, actually it doesn't because Leon is still sitting here on the tower all the way to 32. An excellent push there by regular gamers.
That was very good. We're seeing already a 2 checkpoint advantage, and that's very hard to come back from.
Yep, and Leon on this 96 gal, it looks like he's got some good range. He looks like he knows how to play it well. I think this could be a key for regular gamers holding this lead. If Leon can stay alive, getting those ink armors for the team.
Okay, Leon I think they got on the tower. Yet regular gamers is taking it.
And another 3-4. It doesn't seem like Translucents can stay alive very well. They are going to try to get picks here, but going down. Hockey, of course, on the Luna Blaster of all things. Salty, what do you think about this Luna Blaster pick?
Well, honestly, outside of the fact that the Blaster's major weakness, especially this year and why we don't see a lot of them, is simply because they just kind of fall apart if they ever face like an armor opponent. But the Luna Blaster does have a lot of positive traits, meaning, it's very quick time to kill, it's wide radius of its blast, and as well as its quick being baller and puffing.
Well, it looks like it's working for them so far already. Again, pushing that lead ahead. Ray trying to get the picks, does get Nico, and it looks like to me Translucents is in some danger. They do get a double here by Murrah. That's going to help them at least for a second.
Oh my word, they're getting on the tower, they're trying to take it back. But man, not even checkpoint 1 is passed for Translucents.
They do get the wipe, getting a little control back. You can see how much of the map really was owned by regular gamers.
Absolutely.
So if Translucents wants to get the win, they want to get the W here, they're going to need a couple more picks and a little bit more control than they had in the past.
With just over a minute remaining, I don't see a lot of hope for them, but I do want to see them try to get some points on the board so they can feel good going into the next round.
Yeah, Rain moving back and forth, nice movement. He's in a little bit of a hole though. Sticky situation, does get himself out. Inkjet is ready. Can he use it, get some kills here? Just gonna swim away.
Nice.
Going the wrong direction, though.
Why not? Just go for
And
it.
he's still alive. I don't know how.
That was kind of incredible. Way to
Finally
run.
jumping out.
Sheesh. Oh, and he goes down in the booyah bomb.
Oh, sad day. What a play, though. Taki gonna get the control back with that ball, getting the kill there. Nathan left 3v4. Can they make it happen? 30 seconds left on the map. It's gonna be pretty difficult. They're gonna need to do something pretty magical in a 2v3. Nathan gonna go down. Leon with a nice pick there. It looks like it's all she wrote. Translucent's 3 go down unless somehow they get miracle picks here at the end. I don't think they have a chance.
Gosh, yeah, 15 seconds. Not looking too good, especially with 3 checkpoints remaining. Not a lot of hope, but we will be seeing in game 3.
Yep, Mura might get on here, but Taki takes them down right away. That's going to close out the game. No one... Taki rubbing it in with some Luna Blaster directs.
Why not?
And finally, guys, we have a match that is split. It's not a wipe. We're going to have one team take 1 win and one team take 2 wins.
Wow.
Taki right there with the top splats. 18 on the Luna
Look at
Blaster.
those kills.
Salty, you're saying that's kind of unconventional for the Luna Blaster to be shown, but he's making it work there. What do you think his success was right there? Why do you think that happened on the Luna Blaster?
Well, simply put, he was just slaying around. He was going for people. He was constantly being aggressive, and his team kind of enabled that to happen with all the map control that they possessed throughout the entire game.
So you're telling me the strategy to be winning is play good, get kills.
I mean, yeah, put it in simple terms.
I like it. I like it. Some hype. Finally, we see a 1-to-1 ratio here. We saw Translucents actually get a KO. Regular gamers weren't able to get a KO, although it's a lot harder to in tower control to get that KO. Right. Zach, you were saying maybe regular gamers was just losing the first match as they did last week and getting 2. Do you think they'll pull off this Clam Blitz victory to make that happen, what you said?
Okay, here's what I'm thinking, all right? Translucents, you could just throw this game because if you throw this game, $5 extra gets thrown into this pot. Okay, so if you believe in yourself to be able to win the finals, you might as well add $5 extra to your winning pot.
But do you really risk it?
Right.
When only 4 teams make the playoffs out of 9.
It's hard to say. This is why...
I mean, if it comes down to a 1-match loss between another team, they're...
So why not pull a Pete Rose?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Gamble against yourself.
Okay.
You got this.
All right. Well, I don't think that's going to be the determining factor. Unfortunately, RG, just before we get into this game, does DC, so we're going to have to take a second to get the teams back and ready. I don't think it's going to be because of the $5. So, Salty, give us something serious. What's going to be the factor in Game 3 for regular gamers or Translucents getting the edge here and getting that 3rd victory?
I mean, genuinely, I don't know. They both seem pretty evenly matched. I think the first game you could definitely attribute to Translucent's winning to simply put, like, RG not really understanding, like, the comp's main strength, which is just its ability with double Booyah Bomb to just kind of stall out zone and to make sure, like, you never, have control of the zone. And in the second game, there wasn't really a restriction like that, and they just kind of played, like, a really strong, solid, like, coordination game, which allowed them to get those two checks. So I think for game 3, if I had to guess, it would probably be RG pulling out, just simply because their coordination is just much better.
Yeah. Well, while I think a lot of what you said I would agree with, for some reason I'm going to actually change it up. I'm going to say Translucents takes game 3. Shoot. I just feel like this team, as I've watched them over now their 3rd match, it's been a lot of consistency, a lot of the same weapons, a lot of the same players making a lot of the same plays. And while maybe that doesn't make you a top team because you don't have enough variety to play in different maps and modes, it just seems to me like in a game 3 situation that's 1-to-1, I just favor that consistency over maybe the flash of RG picking something like a Luna Blaster and trying to switch it up. It just seems to me like Translucents, they're a steady team. They're going to play what they're going to play. And I think that might be enough for Game 3 victory.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Regular gamers will win for the $5. That's my...
I feel like you're pretty focused on this plum bum $5.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen them in the chat recently, so who knows if they're even still here.
Pum blum.
The artist earned $5.
All right, I'll say it. If Translucence wins, I'll put $5.
Oh my god. So either way.
Right.
Okay.
Just to make sure they don't
Okay.
play badly, you know?
All right, well, we're waiting for regular gamers to get back here in the lobby. I see Translucence is there. I don't know if regular gamers you're having trouble getting back in, but when you can, get back in so we can get game number 3 underway. I don't know. This has been a really interesting season for me so far because oh, we got an internet crash by Taki. Okay, well, we'll see if we can get that back and running. But for season 2 out of regular gamers, it's been really interesting to see because honestly, as you said, season 1 they were the best. Season 2 we're coming in like, oh, there's some better teams in season 2. We'll see if they still are. I mean, I guess they couldn't be labeled the best because they didn't win the championship, but the best regular season team, right? I'm just really interested to see regular gamers over this season, and now so far they're sitting at a 3-2 record, which is about a 50% win rate. So kind of what I was thinking, you know, is they were the best team from season 1 in the regular season, but season 2 we got new teams coming in, and so far it's been kind of what I've been thinking. Maybe a 50-50 win-loss ratio. Is that going to be enough to get them into playoffs?
Yeah.
I want to see them there to see if they can redeem themselves, right? Like, how epic of a storyline would it be for regular gamers to make playoffs and make the finals again, even after a heartbreaking loss in season 1?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a much more intense season where if you could pull off getting to the finals and then winning the finals, you'd be in some crazy, crazy territory of defeating some of the best teams that are playing right now.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we got to find out, when does Bittersweet... Oh my goodness, it is happening next week.
You're kidding me.
We're going to have to talk about this during cooldown, but just looking at the schedule ahead now that we have some time because of the DC, Bittersweet is playing versus Mirage next week. Both teams at a 6-0 record.
Oh, baby.
Who are we giving it to? Bittersweet or Mirage having the edge?
Oh my gosh, guys.
Cosby, I'll throw it to you on Discord.
I think... my gut says Bittersweet, man. I don't have a lot of reasons for that. I just like the way that I saw Bittersweet play today stood out more to me than Mirage did.
Well, okay.
So,
Salty, would you agree with that, or are you thinking more Mirage right now?
I mean, first off, I think that match would definitely be the set of the regular season to determine the victor of the regular season.
Wow.
And if I had to choose, I do have to agree with Zach. I think Bittersweet would take it.
Wow. Okay. I'm interested to see. I think the one advantage Mirage has is currently, in my opinion, it seems like Ghost has been playing out of his mind.
yeah.
Well, can the rest of the team play at the same level? I mean, there's other good players like Nigel and others on that team, so it's not just Ghost.
Sure.
But Ghost was player of the week 1. I don't know if it'll be week 2. That would be kind of crazy if he got it 2 weeks in a row. But still, I mean, they seem like a team that is ready to pop off. But enough about Mirage, enough about Bittersweet, because we are ready to go. And I care a lot more right now in this moment about Translucence versus RG. And of course, as I say that, we have another TC from regular gamers.
They're just destined to not
We'll give
play,
them
guys.
one more try. Unreal. That is unfortunate. Not their fault. Internet problems are sometimes uncontrollable. We'll set the lobby back up. But I guess we do have more time to debate these things.
There it is. Oh my gosh, guys.
You know, sometimes it's just these Splatoon, or I guess lack of Splatoon servers that just drive me crazy.
It's Reggie. Reggie got us, man.
I think we're gonna have to move on. We're gonna have to start a Rocket League, Esports League instead.
It's free to play now.
Exactly.
Yeah, why not? I'd be down.
Have you played Rocket League recently?
Not recently.
Oh.
I'm pretty bad at it.
I used to
I'm
be...
definitely worse at Rocket League than I am Splatoon. That's saying a lot.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not.
Yeah.
But at least, I mean, it's not that hard to commentate Rocket League. You just say, oh,
Right.
they shot the ball.
Right. I want to... Mario Kart Esports starting soon. And we're going to play, like, the Nintendo Labo Mario Kart that's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't that be sick?
See, my next pick... So a lot of people are like, oh, if you're going to play another Switch esport, it's got to be Smash Bros.
Right.
My next pick would be Mario Kart if they had a spectate mode.
Yeah,
but they don't even have a spectate mode.
It's so dumb.
It's like Nintendo. Get your act together. Do you not care about tournaments and esports and anything? I mean, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, so...
Mario Kart 9 when? Mario Kart 9 when?
It's not going to happen.
No.
Nintendo hasn't put out anything decent. I'm just going to say it. I'm disappointed by 2020 Nintendo. And I'll give them a break because it's COVID.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Oh, well.
What about Steve, though? Steve from Minecraft in Super Smash Bros, guys. That's a big deal. I'm pretty pumped for that. That kind of redeemed 2020 for me.
Just that one move.
There is, yeah.
As someone who used to play competitive Smash, Steve seems to be the most degenerate character I've ever seen in my life.
You're talking to a piranha plant. Man.
No, but like seriously, like he's gonna be really good. Like he has a lot of really good tools.
Yeah, I mean...
And I feel like he's going to be like a very creative and expressive character as well.
Creative, get it? Because of creative mode Minecraft.
Did you see Kirby, what Kirby turns into when he swallows Steve?
No.
It's like a block. It's so cool, dude. Block
What does
Kirby.
it do, though?
I think Steve's neutral B is like dig, right? It's like the shovel thing.
See, what I want to have happen is... Steve actually digs through the stage and like can like build up and like it's just permanently there. Like he just changes the map over the game state.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at this.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great? Guys, look at this.
All right,
Focus.
we're going to try once again. We got our teams hopefully
ready. There he is.
They're at least back into the lobby. So sorry about that, guys. Internet problems. What can you do? But it's given us a chance to talk about Steve in Minecraft, which is probably the most hyped news of Nintendo the whole year, which is kind of sad to me. But
have you played Mario 35 yet? The Tetris 99
no,
ripoff thing?
Why would I do that?
Oh, it's so fun.
Is it though?
I haven't played it yet. It looks so fun. I've seen people playing it on Twitch.
But that's the thing. I'm not like mad about it. I'm just sad that
he's mad.
Yeah, I'm just sad that it seems like Nintendo's only new multiplayer idea is some kind of Tetris 99 idea, or like they're like games they're gonna give us for the online service. It's like, here's Tetris 99, Mario 35, Kirby 56. I mean, like
Kirby 56. Yes.
So
you know the thing is, like Splatoon, it was like the first new Nintendo IP in like 15 years.
I guess that's true.
So.
It's not like they're a company that comes out with fresh things, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, cross your fingers. I think we're ready. Game number 3, finally Translucence and regular gamers. We've stalled enough. Let's jump into it. All right, I'm ready.
Correct? Did I see who the sub is?
No, it is going to be again, I believe.
Okay, never mind.
Taki made it back in. If they DC, it might just be a forfeit here. But it looks like their internet is ready to go. We are into game number 3. Salty, take us away with what weapons we're seeing right here, right now. What's standing out to you?
A lot of leg pressure on the regular gamer side with the Xboxer and the slot play, which will definitely be interesting to see as they're scoring clams. And the triple roller type again coming from Translucent. I'm pretty sure they did that the last game, and I feel like that might be part of the reason why they lost game 2. It's simply because their comp didn't really work that well.
Ooh, Dynamo with the double kill though. Triple kill from Dynamo and the score. Talk about a top play. Dynamo, I think, is the glue to this team. When Dynamo is popping off, it seems like Translucence is popping off. And right there, showing some great moves. They've gotten their score already to 62. 4 kills in a row. More clams coming in. And they scored a 59 already. Is a pretty big start to their game. I'm liking what Translucence is doing. And hopefully this gives them maybe the edge they need to win the game.
Yeah, good work from Rain there, stopping Translucence from getting any more clams in there at the end. They're still, still close enough. We can see something crazy, I'd say. Regular gamers coming up here. Ray's making sure nobody grabs the super clam.
Does get Dynamo, gets a return kill, and Taki there with the super. Can they get the more scores in though? Leon trying to make his way with this ball. I think it's going to time out though, unless he gets a clam in soon.
Oh yeah.
Just going to give it up for now.
Goodbye.
They do get control though with a couple picks. That's going to make them have another chance to score. Dynamo going down as well. Here, Mura with the super claim going down, and that means regular gamers pretty much has full control. Neon just throwing out those explosions and getting the hits there. Nice job, and that's going to get them the score and possibly get them the lead here. Leon with a nice baller kill as well.
My word, the lead is taken from regular gamers. Well done. And it looks like they're going to get a couple more in there at the end. Nice work, nice work.
Finally stopped by Nico here on this brush. But they have given up the lead now, down by a score of 16 plus a penalty of 22. They're going to need a big score coming the other way.
Indeed they are. Halfway through this game, I do not sense a KO, honestly. I think we're going to see something there's some great defense I'm seeing from both sides here. So Taki gets that super clam in.
Yeah, a sploosh around the back, getting the kill as well. They're going to throw in more and more clams. Already to 21.
Maybe I'm wrong.
In possible. If Leon can get there in time, he will have enough clams to potentially score. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're going to stop him just in time. Nathan, nice stop there with Nico. But man, a score of 6, is that going to be enough, Salty, to win them the game?
Honestly, this Clam's map is a very back and forth point, so I highly doubt that this would be able to decide in the game. But as long as they play at least a pretty strong defense, then I think they could definitely run down the clock.
Yeah, coming out from Dynamo as well. 29 clams on the map. This is the moment. If Translucence can score, they will score big and possibly take the lead. But if they do not, it could be game over for them. 3v3. Nico's going to get the score.
Good.
Can they get the other ones in though? They throw in one. No. One more still left on the map. I don't think they're going to get it in time. Nico trying to do his best to keep the bucket open. Gets one more, but a score of 35 is not going to get the job done. Regular Gamers able to hold on to their lead just for now.
It's going to take 3 super clams to get through for Translucence and only 2 for regular gamers. There's quite a significant difference here. There's just a minute left.
Ray getting 1 pick, getting 2 picks. That could be the kills to potentially get enough control and close out the game. Can they get it done? A super clam almost ready. Taki throws it, gets it in. Can they get the KO? A couple, but no. They're one short. Leon is nowhere near the basket. They do make one last stop. They're going to have one last chance. Zach, do you believe in Translucence scoring enough here?
It'd be crazy, but I can see it happening. I can see it.
Leon on this Explosion, though, has been an MVP to me for regular gamers. Pick after pick, control after control. Unless Dynamo can get him dead, I think it's all but over. They're going to have one last chance. They need to find a super claim, though, to force overtime. They have one.
Oh,
kill.
Baby boy.
3v2 on the map. They could have both have a super clam. Nathan trying to get there in time. He's gonna, I think, open up the basket, but they are far away from potentially even scoring enough. I don't know if they have enough clams.
There's a super clam. Oh no, it's gone.
Murra there with a couple more. They need to get kills. Murra getting a couple kills, but throwing in a couple more clams. Nico needs to find some. I don't think he has. No, he doesn't.
Oh my word! There's something that could happen here. 9. What's happening? Oh my gosh, we're at
Nathan,
6. 2 more.
Nico trying to find.
Oh my gosh, they take it! They take it! They take the win! Translucent to the last last second takes the win.
Holy cow. Zach blowing up your eardrums, but it was highly worth it. Talk about a comeback play. I cannot believe my eyes. Clip that Ghost says, yes we did. I cannot believe it. Dynamo 21 splats, pulling it back. And I am so sorry. I put the wrong splat there. Translucence with the win. Mind-blowing. I mean, they had 35 and I believe a 21-point penalty. Barely throwing in that Super Clam in the last possible second. And it seemed like they kept that Clam Blitz basket open forever to get that win.
Dude. What? That was Pog.
Oh my goodness. What a way to end the day. We talked about earlier, it seemed like a lot of the games were one-sided. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Translucent and Regular Gamers give us the match of the season so far. I know it's only week 2. But talk about a hype match. Salty, how did Translucent pull that off? It seemed like it was a very grim 2% chance to win that game. How did they do it?
One thing that I noticed when Translucents first got their first successful push, RG did not know how to defend the basket at all, and their version of defending was basically, let's just feed and try to kill them all. Which, they had a big enough lead the first time Translucents pushed in, to just kind of, for that, like, not to really matter, right? Like, they fed in. Like, they got wiped twice on defense, but it wasn't that, but they had such a big lead, and Translucents just didn't have the clams to push that more, that they had to retreat, right? But then the second time that happened, the exact same thing happened. This time, Translucents gets 2 double kills, one off the roller, the other one off the brush, which allowed them to continue, which they also had a lot of clams near the basket, which just kind of snowballed into them taking the game.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was somehow they open up that basket, and then Nico on that brush, able to dance around, get enough clams to keep the basket open for teammates to super jump in. It seemed like Regular Gamers, they had it, if I dare say, in the basket, in the bucket, ready to win.
Dude.
Unfortunately, letting it slip away in overtime. That one's going to hurt, but they played well. I think it seemed like they were the better team, honestly, in that game 3. But maybe losing a little bit composure and Translucence, able to pull that one out of nowhere, a rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah.
I think we're all just a little bit shocked, and even people in the chat are like, whoa, what just happened? That was a crazy game, a crazy way to end our final match of the day. We do need to take a couple minute break. We will be back with a hopeful, if Taki's internet still working, to do a interview with a Regular Gamer member. So don't go anywhere.